Hey there, and welcome to Kansas Smitty's. We are so happy to be here and not watching the football. And Joe, I can't say the same for Joe, unfortunately. Tonight we are playing the music of none other than the great Thomas Fats Waller, a legend in his own right, but also a genius of the piano and an incredible composer, and all around just a person around which tall tales seem to grow wildly. Amazing stories around the guy, some of which we'll get into later. But thank you so much for being here, and thank you to this great band, Pete Horsfall, Shane Forbes, Tom Farmer, Joe Webb. This first tune is called Truckin'. One, two. Scram. Now that was a tune, when we did this gig the first time, it was Shane's idea. It was all his doing. It's his fault. And back at Old Smitty's, it was one of the nights I remember being the best. It was a lot of fun. And we just had to do it again. So it only took us 3 years to get together, you know. And that was called Scram, and that was a tune you found that I didn't know. Fats Waller has all of these. I mean, he was really prolific and has a lot of tunes that nobody's ever heard of, but they all stack up to a certain standard. I would say that there are a few that are on the top, but they're all good, and that's a killer. We're gonna do we're gonna do another one that actually Pete found. This is another one of those ones that I didn't know, and is very beautiful. Yeah, I don't know much. This is called Honey Hush. Honey Hush. We hope you enjoy it. Like that? Yeah, a bit.
Really high. Very high. Yeah, really. Really high. Yeah. In
Shane Forbes on the drums. Tom Farmer on the bass. Pete Horsfall on the trumpet. And Joe Webb on the piano. Joe Webb. We hope you're enjoying the show tonight. We certainly are. It's definitely taking me back to that amazing gig we had. Maybe even better.
Yes, pale imitation.
This is the part of the show in which I have to tell you that the only way that we can do this is with your support. From back home and from here in the room. The people who are in the room are members of our Patreon membership, which is basically just a fancy word for a subscription-based kind of support method for us. So it's a little bit of money a month to keep us going. That's a huge help for us. If you can consider doing that, it would be great. You also can make a one-off donation via the PayPal link in the description below this video. That helps us out a lot as well. If you can't do that, that's totally fine. We realize that it's been a tough year for everyone, tough 2 years. Let's not beat around the bush. Tough life. It also helps us if you just tell a friend, spread the word that we're doing this. And we hope to have everybody get in the room soon. It's slightly ironic that everybody can go watch a football match and not come to a concert, but we won't go there right now. 1-0, see? That's important. Big news.
Who's the one?
Ukraine.
15 minutes ago, England was winning. So
Okay.
So everyone's seen the goal. Come on, you can come to the gig now.
Yeah. You heard Joe.
Gareth Southgate said he was only going to score. They were going to score one anyway. So you've already seen it.
It's done. The action is over. No, but really, thank you so much for supporting us. If you want to have a little bit of Smitty's for yourself throughout the week, you can go on our website and buy some merch. We have records, we have T-shirts, we might even have some tote bags left. You can get Pete for an evening. Great conversation. He always brings a bottle of wine. That's a plus, We're going to continue on with the Carolina Shout. Now I have to say something about this tune because this is a rag, but there's a really important kind of divergence between ragtime and what then becomes jazz. And the Harlem Stride pianists, of whom Fats Waller is probably the most famous, were really the bridge between in that gap. They were taking the ragtime forms, playing the rags, but playing them faster and improvising over them, and also syncopating them, making them more into what we know as swing music now. So this one is actually written by one of Fats's teachers, a guy called James P. Johnson. But the pupil, I think it's all right to say the pupil became the master, at least of this particular piece of music, because if you listen to Fats play this, it's like he owns it. It's his. This is the Carolina Shout.
Carolina, shout! Carolina!
I got it. I got it. Yeah.
What's next, Squire? Oh, right.
This next one is going to feature Pete Horsfall. This is called What I Do to Be So Black and Blue.
One, two, something. That's good.
Cold empty bed, skin's hot as lead. I feel like old Ned. Wish I was dead. What did I do to be so black and blue? Even the mouse ran from my house. They laughed at you and scorned you too. What did I do to be so black and blue? 'Cause I'm white inside. That don't help my case. 'Cause I can't hide what is in my face. How will it end? I ain't got a friend. My only sin is in my skin. What did I do to be so black and blue? 'cause I'm white
Yeah, Pete.
inside. But that don't help my case, 'cause I can't hide what is in my face. When will it end? Ain't got a friend. My only sin is in my skin. What did I do to be so black and
Pete Horsfall. All right. Oh, Paul.
Sorry about that. Got carried away. That was Pete Horsfall on What I Do to Be So Black and Blue. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now this next one is isn't one of Fats's tunes, but interestingly, I mean, you know, there have been bands throughout the history of jazz in America, and I guess everywhere, which were a rite of passage, right? You got into that band, and then you went on to do other things. Miles Davis, second quintet. Who else? Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers is probably number one. Trying to think of other ones. What was Joe Sample in? The Crusaders? That's another one. There are lots of them. The band to be in the 1920s was the Fletcher Henderson Orchestra. And Fletcher Henderson was the first organized kind of large jazz orchestra. There were dance bands and there were ragtime bands, but Fletcher Henderson took everything to another level, and he wrote everything down that the other bands, the other jazz bands, the ragtime bands, were doing, and experimented with it, moved it all around, did crazy things with reeds and brass answering each other and key changes and odd sections and stuff like that. The arranger that was responsible for most of that, I should say, is a guy called Don Redman, who went on to do many other things that were great as well. But in that golden period, you had people like Coleman Hawkins pass through the band, you had Rex Stewart, you had a young Louis Armstrong, you had Ben Webster in the 30s, you had Benny Carter, all of these names that we think of as legends in jazz, they passed through that band. And Fats Waller, amazingly, guested with that band in the mid-20s on, I think, 3 tunes, one of which is one that we learned from Jelly Roll Morton called the Chant. And so we're going to play our version now. This is the Chant.
One, two. Joe Webb on the piano. What do you got? Oh yeah. The Z joint is jumping. Can we skip it?
Hey, misbehaving?
Yeah. Is that okay? Because we're there.
Thank you so much again for tuning in tonight. You've been listening to Pete Horsfall on the trumpet, Shane Forbes on the drums, Tom Farmer on the bass, Joe Webb on the piano. My name is Giacomo Smith. Remember to check the Patreon page and check that donation link in the description below this video. Help us keep doing what we're doing throughout this difficult time. And we look forward to the moment that we can all come back and enjoy live music together. But in the meantime, it's pretty sweet. So, and thank you to all of you in the room who've been an amazing studio audience. We appreciate it. We hope you've had a good time. Thank you. Now this is one of the Fats hit parade, Fat Swallow's hit parade. Imagine being called Fats as a nickname. I mean, that's terrible, isn't it? That's totally not allowed. But, you know, there you go. Anyway, we've come a long way. This is Ain't Misbehavin' with the verse.
You're gonna just do it up front.
Yeah?
Yeah, just because it's less risk. Are you? You want to do it in the middle? Okay, cool. After the first head.
Cool. Islam?
Yeah, sure. Two. How are you on?
Wherever you want it, man.
So ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's
Thank you so much from us at Kansas Smitty's. On behalf of Pete Horsfall, Shane Forbes, Tom Farmer, Joe Webb, myself, our amazing crew, our amazing audience, all of you at home, we've had a great time playing for you tonight. We'll be back next Saturday night with me and Kit Downs, little chamber music duo. And the following week, we're going to be playing some of the music off of, one of these records that's, it's a pop. It's the closest to a pop smash jazz could ever have in Norah Jones's Come Away With Me, that first record she put out on Blue Note. So we're going to do some of that with Hattie Whitehead, whom you may remember from the Joni Mitchell show that we did a few weeks back. So check that out. Put a little heart in your diary for us, and just remember you can come back. It's going to be great. We're going to close out with Fats's waltz that I think you said was written for his son, right?
No, so his son... Hello. Hello.
I like the over shoulder vibe.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, hello. Been so casual, but I'm waiting for this moment all my life. Yeah, so I remember we watched a video of the Fats Waller documentary on the way to Cheltenham Jazz Festival a couple of years ago. It was me, Giacomo, buried under a Hammond organ, drum kit, everything. You name it, every single musical instrument in the world. But his son on the documentary was saying that he was learning to play one of I think it was a prelude by Bach, and he kept playing it really. He kept playing it wrong, and Fats walked in and was like, "Oh, I think you mean this," and then his errors became Jitterbug Waltz, and that's what we're going to play now. Slick.
Like that? Yeah.